Yo, people, what is going on? This is A.K. Spartan Killer, and welcome back to another episode of How to Work Out Like a Man. It has been forever since I've done one of these, mainly because I've been super busy trying to get wedding stuff done and all that other stuff. I already did like a segment before this, but then I erased it when I did my basketball stuff. So let's start again from the beginning. Okay, so the main point that I want to put out with this little segment thing is work with the weight which you're comfortable. Who cares if your buddy is curling and bench pressing 5,000 pounds? If you can't do it, you can't do it. If you do too heavy of weight, you have trouble of putting your joints at risk, like breaking a bone, and you just have improper form, and it makes your muscles not, it develops them, but not as fast as it possibly could. Like if you do a bench press, and you just go down a little bit, it's only going to work out this small little muscle here, whereas if you do the full rotation / rep motion, it'll work out your whole chest. So use common sense. That should be like my whole disclaimer. Use common sense! So what we're going to be working on today is we're going to be working on arms. I know a lot of people do workouts. They do chest and tris, back and bis, and they do abs, and they do legs, and they do a couple other things. And it's where they can work out opposing muscle groups, and that way you don't really work them out. They don't really get tired. Like when you're doing your chest, you're working out your triceps, so why not work them out as well? And when you're doing your back, you're working out your biceps, so why not work them out as well? I don't do it like that. I just do arms on one day because I like the feeling of my arms when they get really, really pumped up. So I'm going to show you guys just a couple of basic arm workouts that I do that you can do at home using your little weights. And I'm using 25s. These, for some of the movements, this is even too much for me. So I know a guy that is ginormous. He only works out with 15-pound weights. He just does a lot of reps. He's just sitting there I'm like, dude, what are you doing? His arm's like, it's like the size of my face. I was like, do you go any heavier? He's like, nah. So you do not need to lift heavy to get big. You want to keep it in between like the 8 to 12 rep range if you're looking to get on size, but you have to eat. Diet is like 98% of everything is diet. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of bicep workouts and a couple of tricep workouts. I did my arms the other day, and I played basketball the other day, and now they hurt. So this is going to be fun. Alright, so one of the ones that you can do is, let's see here. The normal one, like everybody stinking knows it, is you sit here. You don't need to be sitting, you can be standing. And you just sit here, and then you just curl it. This is like the going strong, like everybody does this. Everybody does curls, everybody knows what curls are. Another one that you can do is called hammer curls. That's where you hold the thing like this, and it just works out a different part of your muscle group. Oh yeah, one of the things that I talked about was a slight angle change will most definitely change what muscle you work out. Like I was reading something on how to pose like a bodybuilder a while back, and the difference it makes between taking your wrist like this and then taking your wrist like this is phenomenal. Like if you have really big arms, you want to go like that, but if you have really small arms, you're like, So everything is about angles. If you curl and you go up and you turn, it's going to work out a different set of muscles, and if you go just like this, it's going to work out a different set of muscles. So keep that in mind. There's always variations with whatever you do. So that's one, you can do that. One of the ones that I really, really like to do, they're called 21s. I don't know how many people know about them or know how to do them correctly. So I'm not even going to move the camera because I'm lazy. I'll just sit here like this. What you do is you take them, and they even get hard for me with these 25s because they are very intensive. So what you do is you're going to take it, and if you know how to count to 21, you can do them. What you're going to do is you're going to want to curl from the bottom to about halfway, and you're going to do that 7 times. And you're going to curl from the halfway up to the top 7 times, and you're going to curl all the way 7 times. So what you're going to do is you're going to go like this, and don't like freak out. Just do it nice and slow and controlled, and then do that 7 times. And then when you're there, go up here and do that 7 times. And then when you're done, go all the way down here and do that 7 times. That will most definitely make your arms gigantic because it's putting a lot of stress on the muscle, and the muscle's just like, I can't take it, and then it breaks down and then it builds back up. That is a very, very good bicep workout. What else do I do for bicep? Oh, I do preacher curls. Oh, there we go. We can do a variation of that. I'm sure you've seen like a lot of dudes go to the gym and they sit there and they put their arm like this and then they curl. Like you may think that's something only for prison, but it's not. It actually isolates your arm. That way you can't move. Like if you're using too heavy of a weight like this and you find yourself going like this and you're like, oh my God, it's so heavy, and you're trying to help yourself, try doing it like this where it just isolates your bicep. That way you can sit there and then just curl it. That's very, very good. I haven't done those in forever. What else do I do for thing? I think that's pretty much all I do for biceps. That's pretty much all that I think that you can do for the home. I'm 100% positive there's other ones out there. So you can just say, hey, Google bicep workouts at home, and it'll give you like 50 million ones. Like I saw one that was a forearm one, and all you do is you just twist a towel, and you twist it 10 times, and it'll just get your forearms big. You can do a lot of stuff at home. Now let's work on to the triceps. There's actually a tricep workout called kickbacks or extensions, and you can sit here on the edge of your couch, and you have to keep your back straight, and you keep your arms straight with your back. That way it isolates it, almost the way this was doing. And you go like this, and then you just extend, and you go out, and then you extend. If you're gonna wanna build mass, you're gonna want between 8 to 12 reps. If you're gonna try to shred up, then we keep it between 15 to 20 reps. So pick a weight that you can do. If you're struggling by the time you get to 8 with your weight, go down. There's no harm in going down. When I was curling, I started out curling like 5 pounds. Everybody that ever was in bodybuilding started out really, really light. They all know what you're doing. They don't look down on you unless they're like a jerk. So, another one that you can do, you're probably gonna need, well, this is like a variation one. What you can do is you take your weight and you can hold it with both hands, and you keep your hands in like a triangle. See how it looks like that? And you put it behind your head, and then all you do is just extend it. And make sure to try to keep your elbows straight, pointing out, and then just go up like this. Smooth. If you find that you got too light of weight, like I could sit here and do this all day because I'm used to doing this with 95 pounds. So when you're doing this and you're just like, okay, whatever, go slow. Take like 2 seconds to go up and then 4 seconds to go down. And your muscles will be like, stop doing this to me. And you'll be like, no, do it. Ah! And then you'll just be crazy big. And another one that you can do if you don't really have, if you have too light of weight and you're just saying you have to do like 700 reps, what you can do is you can isolate it to where you only have one arm in the back. And I know somebody that goes like this, and I know somebody that goes like this, and I know somebody that goes like this. So you can do it however. Just make sure to work out your tricep. Also what you can do is you can do that laying down on the ground. I don't even know if you can see me, but pretend I'm laying down on the ground. Just kidding, I'm gonna lay down. I'm lazy. You can hold it like this to where it's sitting on your chest, keep your arms straight, and then you can just kick it up like that, and that'll work it out. And then you can also do, you can also go to the Walmart. You can also go to Walmart and you can get what they call is an easy curl bar. And what it is, it has 2 weights on the end. It has a bar, and then it dips in like this, and then it has the bar like this. And that way you can actually curl it, and you can do basically all the curls that I showed you, but just without 2 of these. Like it'd be almost the equivalent of doing these, but with just 1 bar. That way you don't need to worry about 2 of them going side by side and stuff. It's actually a pretty good investment because I use those a lot. And with that, because the bar is curved, you can do skull crushers. And they are exactly how they sound. You sit there and you lay down. I'll demonstrate on these. You could probably do them with these. But you sit down like this, and then you bend your elbows to where the bar is almost touching your head, and then you extend it. Then you go down, and then you extend it. I don't even know if you guys could see that. Can you guys see that? Let's find out. Alright, so just for refreshingness, I guess is what you could call it, to do the 1 arm things, you sit like this, and you just go up. And if you start to feel a pain right here, That means the weight's too heavy and your joint can't handle it. So, and then the other one that you can do, oh yeah, is the skull crusher. Ugh. And that's it's really easy with the easy curl bar. In the easy curl bar, you can what is it? You can make different weight to it. What the heck am I trying to say? Oh, you can add different weights to it. God, that was hard. So you just go down to your forehead and then you go back up. Then you go down to your forehead and then you go back up. It's super, super good for your triceps, but just make sure to keep your elbows pointed at your knees, because if you go out, it doesn't really work out that much. What else is there to do for arms? Oh, if you want to get big forearms, what you can do is you can, let's see. Hopefully you guys can still see me. You sit here and you hold it like this, or you can put it on your hand, and you can hold your hand like this, and then you can just curl your wrist like this. And it's so good. It's so good for your forearm. And then you can do it, and you can do it the opposite way, and you can actually feel your forearm muscle right here working out. Also, what you can do is you can do reverse curls, and you can put your hands like this on the top side with your palms facing down, and you can sit here and then you can curl pretty much upside down, I guess. Is that what you want to call it? And that actually works really good. You can do that with the easy curl bar as well. You can also do 21s really well with the easy curl bar. You might want to go look into that if you're serious about doing arm workouts, because that is by far one of the best ones that you can do, apart from like the Bowflex with 17 different attachments and stuff. I don't really know what else there is for things. There's probably a couple other ones that I'm just missing out on because I don't know why. Too many video games playing, I guess. Tricep. Or the skull crushers. Those. Yeah, I think that should be it. There's probably 10 bajillion other ones. So you can go look at it. You can look at, like, just pick up a workout magazine. And they'll even have dumbbell exercises. You can look up dumbbell exercises for your arms. And then you can just take them and just incorporate it into your home. I mean, you could sit and do, whatever it's called. What's it called? They're like incline curls. And if you have a chair that like reclines that you can sit in, you sit back like this and then you let your arm hang. And then you do your curls that way. There's so many different variations that you can do. Seriously, go pick up a workout. Go pick up a workout magazine. Go pick up anything. Google. Before I stinking did any kind of workout, I was on Google looking at what to do, what supplements to take, how to do it properly. Form is going to be your best bet. Form. Like if you're doing heavy weight and you're sitting here and you're just like rocking and you're just like, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's not even gonna, it's hindering you. It's hindering you a lot. So all you need to do is lighten the weight and then just go slow. It's gonna benefit you in the long run. You may not think so, but it will. Trust me. What else was there? Oh yeah, I do another bicep one, and it's where I sit here and I hold them like this, and then all I do is I take the top of this one and I hit the top of my chest, then I hit the top of this one and the top of my chest and the top of this one, and then I do that like this is a set. If you don't know, one. That's one rep. Two, three. And if you want to get big, do 8 to 10 of those, 8 to 12. And if you want to get shredded, do 15 to 20 of them. Like chicks can do this, guys can do it, anybody can do it. Although, disclaimer, if you are young, I've had a lot of people ask me, they're like, Zach, I'm 13. Wait for body maturity. Seriously. Yeah, body shapes will come and go. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mr. Universe, Mr. Olympia, nobody could beat him. Now look at him. He's just saggy everywhere. If looking good, or if looking good and in shape and wanting everybody to just notice you for your body is your top priority, then go for it. Start working out, blah, 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 blah. But I would suggest doing school and all that other stuff, because no one's going to look at an in-shape garbage man. That's just a fact. But when you're out of high school and you start working out, like when I was working, I started working out, that's when your body actually matures and you can actually start building muscle and actually have it look good instead. Because I've seen so many 16-year-old kids wreck their body because they're just like, oh, I gotta get big and I gotta look good for these girls. And in reality, in the big picture, you may think so, but that's not it at all. Education is majorly important because you can work out your hardest for 7 years. You can get crazy big, not work out for a year, and then just lose it all. And then you'll be back in square one. But if you spend all that time getting an education, you still have your job. But if you didn't, you're files with that. So seriously, that's my rant. That's my rant. If you're young, just wait for body maturity, which happens probably around like, I want to say like 17, 18, 19. Like if you're going to start working out really, really light. My buddy and I started working out when we were like 19 and he was like 20 something. And we were squatting like 415 pounds and his knees have never been the same. That's something he's going to have to live with for the rest of his life. Do not lift heavy. You do not need to be in shape to lift heavy. Trust me, you do not need to bench 200 pounds to get a massive chest at all. At all. I hate lifting heavy. So that's my workout advice for you. Just take it as it is, I guess. If that's what you want. Piece together the sentences that I roughly made. But, yeah, we need to start working out again. Little family. Us, me, you. Yeah, we need to. So, we'll probably hit shoulders and traps, and then we'll do back and all that other stuff. So, yeah, there's still a lot to do. But as of right now, it looks like our time is up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment down below, whatever you are thinking, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!